Today's video is being sponsored by Indium91.com. Be sure to visit the website for all your graphic needs, anything from digital to physical. What's going on, everybody? It's your boy Nate Matthews back again with another video. In today's project, we're going to go ahead and make it a magnet. So I went ahead and printed some designs. I actually designed this stuff right here. I'm going to show you guys just a few of them. We got the Beard Gang design for my beard channel. I make tutorials and stuff like that about grooming for men. We also have the Dabbing Through the Snow design right here. One of the patch designs, t-shirt designs. Same thing with the Break Bread or Play Dead. If you guys have not seen the video where I made that into an actual embroidery patch, make sure you hit the card that pops up. And one of my all-time favorite designs right here, the Make Yourself Proud with the fist in the middle. In addition to these ones right here, I have 3 faces and things that I've drawn. Different variations of myself as profile pictures and things like that, little bitmojis or whatever you want to call them before bitmoji was even a thing. I was drawing stuff like this, so I'm actually going to turn these into magnets as well, so I can actually sit them on my desk at the office. So first thing I did right here was actually I just cut this actually I forget how it was printed, but something like this. Anyways, I printed this right. This is on legal size document. So I printed all my designs here. I put a border around to make it fit the shape of the magnet that I will be using. It is an adhesive magnet. The magnet looks like this. This is the adhesive on it right here. And of course this is the magnetic side. So I just got the size of this, which is again, the size is about 5 by 8, something like that, right? So I went into the program Photoshop. I sized my document, and as you guys can see right here, it is like a perfect fit. Actually, I left myself just a little bit of clearance with the black border there. So you can see I got a little gap on this side, little gap on this side with overlay, and the same thing, little gap of overlay on the top as well as on the bottom. So before I actually put the adhesive on there, I'm actually going to do a test run. As you guys can see back here, I do have my laminating machine as well as my, I believe this is what, like 3 millimeter thick laminate, which is actually right here. So the way this works, if you guys are not familiar, just go ahead and open one side of this laminate page, which is not that side. I'm going to go ahead and open this side, and be careful not to slide this in just yet, or else I'm going to be wasting it. I'm going to go ahead and insert the image into the paper. The first one I want to do, because I'm not sure if I'm going to like the results with it being in the laminate or just being flat out, you know, just the paper itself, but I am making an attempt to make these waterproof. So just go ahead and stick it in here. Make sure the laminate can cover both ends. And there we have it. Go ahead and insert it into the machine. Also too, if you're using the same type of machine, you want to wait until the light is green, let you know that it's hot enough to actually stick this stuff together. So go ahead and insert it in very slowly. There it is, guys. It's on its way. It's going to pop out the other side. It's looking great. I already see it popping out the other side in the back. Just wait for it to finish up. It is kind of hot, just a tad bit. Of course, it just came out the machine. But this is what it's looking like right here. Nice and shiny. And they are now going to be waterproof. I'm not really going to do too much with these because I only have 2 adhesive sheets for the magnet. But I just wanted to do it as a little test. But okay, now that we have everything here, paper on the back, what we're gonna go ahead and do, let me clear off this table. All right, now we're gonna go ahead and just do a small little fitting here for placement. I'm gonna go ahead and flip this thing on the reverse side, and let's see, I can kind of see through. Gotta squint my eyes a little bit to see the black border to know exactly where I'm gonna lay this thing at. So just to help myself see through this laminate just a little bit better, that way I don't, you know, waste the adhesive. I'm gonna go ahead and use an extra light right here that I got. Looks like it's going all the way to right here in the corner, all the way to this side. Right. So since I only did it on one side here, making sure it's nice and flush, then I will slowly begin to peel the rest of this off and lay it down. There it is. And I'm gonna leave these ones on here for now, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut out this square and let's see if I hit it right on the mark. Now you do want to make sure you get some good scissors for this. I think these scissors will be able to make it through this magnet though. I'm gonna do a small test here in the corner. Oh yeah, no problem. No problem at all. So again, I'm just gonna do a rough cut just to get this first design cut out, and I'll get steady with it afterwards. And I made it very easy for me to be able to cut it out by actually adding a border. I actually designed this in one program. Now I threw it over to actually in Photoshop, and that's what allowed me to add the border by messing around with some effects. So it's very cool, it's nice and shiny, but it's gonna look even better once we cut it out. So let's go ahead and get nice and precise with it, guys. It's very, very easy to cut, which is great. Thought it was gonna be a little bit harder for me to cut through this magnet and the adhesive and everything, but no problem at all. Right, so I finished number one, it's all cut out, dabbing through the snow. These other ones should be a little bit easier because as you can see, this one had a whole bunch of different curves and stuff in the design, whereas these other ones don't have too many curves or anything to cut out, so it's gonna be a bit easier. So we got the Make Yourself Proud. Oh, this one looks nice. Check that out, guys. 2 down, 1 more to go for now. Let me actually throw away these scraps here. Like to keep the work area clean. So what I'm getting ready to do is throw these ones right here through the machine, and we're gonna go ahead and knock this second set out. Go ahead and insert it very slow. That way it doesn't crunch up. Make sure it goes in evenly. Now I could have cut this excess off right here, but it's gonna end up being a waste anyway, so I just let it go through. I can see it a little bit better now that I'm actually standing above it. See exactly where I'm gonna be placing this at. Got one corner stuck down pretty good. Flip it back, unroll it, and stick it down slowly. The details on this one, I do want to make them like a more precise cut. So I'm busting out the handy dandy cutting pad, right? As well as the blade right here. So I'm actually going to zoom my eyes in real close, cut these out, make sure we get them just how we want. And let's hope that my blade is actually sharp enough to cut through the laminate, the paper, as well as the magnet. There it is. So it can definitely be done with this. So now let's get a little bit more detailed with it. I'll try to leave that white border on the image. A little trick I'm doing right now is instead of putting full force the first time, I'm probably putting just enough pressure to just cut through the laminate and the paper. Then once I have my little guideline, I can press a little bit harder just to push through the magnet. Took a little while, but we got that die cut out. Perfectly cut, as you can see here. Perfection. On to the next one. This should be an easy one. I'll do this one next. To try to make it go a little quicker, I just got the scissors and actually did a rough cut with it. And now we can get a little bit more precise. This is the hardest one of all, guys, because there's so many curves in this design. And now that I'm doing this, I was thinking of another way that I could have done it faster by using my my cutter machine. But then I would have had to size it up and all that stuff like that. So at this point, it's kind of too late to cut it out with my machine. Because I'm not going to have the registration marks to tell the machine exactly where to cut. So if you guys want to see more, or if you have any design ideas in mind, or let's say for example you want me to draw something like this, again I designed and illustrated all this stuff. If you guys want me to draw you, hit the link that's in the description and I can definitely get that done for you guys. And be on the lookout too, because I do have some other videos. I actually started making a video with this and then I switched over to doing the magnets first. Anyway, so this one right here, as you guys can see, this is a magnet. This one right here is a patch. It's actually very, very, very thin. You can put this on any type of, bag, shirt, hoodie, whatever you want. Different sizes and everything. And I'll show you guys how I did that next. Same exact thing with these ones right here. So you can see, again, this is the magnet. And then we have the patch right here. Iron on, permanent, same size as you guys can see. And just so you know that they actually work, check this out. But yeah, if you guys found this video helpful, if you guys think it's cool, if you guys want to see more or have any questions for me, anything, drop something below. Subscribe to the channel if you're not subscribed, and I'll catch you guys in the next one. Peace.